Mike Lynn Memorial League Week 8 Power Rankings, brought to you by Fake Grantland. We know Grantland died as a publication, but I think Fake Grantland lives on, as evidenced by our sponsorship. Week 8 results. Homies lay the smackdown on Stern Rake 79-43. High scorer Brandon Cooks with his 2 tutties. Injured reserve ekes by Stuntcock. High scorer, who cares? He's a kicker. Juchi's Giant Jocks cruises to victory over yesterday's Corn, overcoming 25 points from the ageless Mr. Giselle Bunchen. Meat Eaters, or should I say Kane, takes down Abel behind 27 points from Odell Beckham Jr. High points too. Big salami, Dave. It's nice to be associated with big salami every once in a while. Team Mangravy 72. Logan's Rogers 54. Behind 38.6 points, otherwise known as more than an average week for Weapons of Matt's Distraction, from Drew Brees. Tommy's Terminators 69. Weapons of Matt's Distraction 35. Behind 20 points from, God damn it, Phil Rivers. League average this week, 57 points. Nice week, gents. Trades! Injured reserve makes another trade with his AAA team, Weapons of Matt's Distraction. So trades Sam Bradford and a kicker and a 4th round pick for Emmanuel Sanders and a kicker and a 13th round pick. I think I have that right. I get it. I mean, that's a good, valuable pick for Matt to add. And it does leave me wondering who you're going to keep next year. But still, pretty solid move for both teams. Hopefully Sanders can replace some of what Le'Veon brought to the table. Or at least a fraction of his scoring. Your standings. I see a lot of 5 and 3 teams. 2 teams sitting at 6 and 2. The 3 and 5 teams still alive in that division with Dave. Maybe not so much for Adam in the East Division. But look, our 2 longest streaks are in the South Division. 4 straight wins for the homies and 8 straight losses for the farm team. The 311 points scored team. Number 12, Weapons of Matt's Distraction. Last week, 12th, 0-8. 8 losses in a row. Bye, Emmanuel. Hello, Sam. Number 11, Stern Rake. 11th last week. 3 losses in a row. No lift from the Lions upheaval. And I'm starting to wonder if Andrew Luck was ever any good. Number 10, Aaron Mofo Rogers. Last week, 9th. Takes a loss. 3 and 5. 77 yards. Nice drive. Good news, though. Kiri Robinson out for the year means no more vulturing of Mark Ingram touchdowns. Number 9, Man at Work. last week, 8th, moving down with a loss, I think. Lacey back, Evans back to being bad. So, again, those two have to have a good week in the same week for you to move up. Number 8, Juchi's Giant Jocks. Last week, 10th, gets a win at 3-5. Couple things on this team. Michael Floyd is legit, and I think Bruce Arians said he's going to be starting over Smokey Brown. Good news for you, bad news for me. Although, probably not all that bad news. Brown's still going to get targets. CJ's back on track, and Peyton finds the fountain of youth. Number 7, Yesterday's Corn. Moves down, loses in more ways than one in that you lost 2 running backs. Joseph Randall got cut. Matt Forte got hurt. And I have to say, Brady Elite on your team at age 38 is offering sort of a problem in that his performance is being sort of wasted on a middling team, yet you can't get real value for him in a trade because it's hard to give up a high pick for a 38-year-old QB. Number 6, Team Man Gravy. Last week, 7th, gets a win, moves up. Drew Brees is back. And perhaps I've been criminally underrating this team all year, Lou, because Eifert is a beast, as evidenced by his Thursday night. I know his rankings were supposed to have been done already, but as evidenced by his play tonight. But I will say, watch out, Ronnie Hillman, because CJ looked real good last week. Number 5, Stunt Cock. Last week, 4th, moves down with a loss in the loss column and a loss on the roster with Keenan lacerating his kidney. How is that even an injury that a football player gets? I'm also going to be suffering some bye week blues this week. I have like 6 players on bye. Just worked out that way after some trades. And one thing I'll say, I know Johnny Football had a bad second half tonight, but the second half of the year, it could be an interesting whatever. No, I'm trying to find something good to say about my team, and I just can't. Number 4, Injured Reserve. Moves up a spot with a win. Probably would have moved up more, but Le'Veon Bell got hurt. And Emmanuel Sanders is a nice player and fills your need for another good receiver. But the drop-off from Le'Veon to Darren McFadden or even to D'Angelo is obvious. I'm not breaking any news there. Kind of funny that you won by a fraction of a point when you had Eli on the bench, but a victory nonetheless. Number 3, Meat Eaters. 3 wins in a row. Odell, 3 touchdowns, blah, blah, blah. He's good. Who cares? Carr is better than Matt Ryan. I'm just going to say it. And he's a guy, he wears like man eyeliner or whatever, and I thought he was going to be bad and not good, but I think he's good. And then look at that. Jonathan Stewart's finally a reliable running back. So he might have wasted his most talented years getting hurt, but he's a good player. Number 2, Tommy's Terminators. And I don't know how I didn't realize this sooner, but the bro factor on this team between Gronk and Edelman is just through the roof. This is just team bro. I think Amari Cooper is elite. It still stings that you got him at number 3 and I didn't get him at number 4. And then it'll be interesting to see if Rivers' performance suffers at all without Keenan Allen. Although it obviously, he had a fine year last year without him for a lot of it. I think Inman will fill in just fine. But could be something to watch for. Number 1, the Homies. Last week first, 3 wins in a row, 6 wins on the season. The Alshon Jeffrey trade, looking worse than that Big Ben trade almost. He's a legit number 1 option, and now could be the best receiver on your team. I know it's saying a lot, but obviously Dez back. I think Todd Gurley is already better than Adrian Peterson, and I am wondering if the Devontae Freeman train is going to be coming to an abrupt halt. I just don't see that performance sustaining, so perhaps you should have sold high. All right, predictions. Meat Eaters, double up. on Stuntcock. Stuntcock! Man at Work takes down Logan's Rogers 55-47. Team Mangravy with a big salami takes down Stern Rake 83-49. Tommy's Terminators with a 10-point win over Yesterday's Corn. Choo-Chee's Giant Jocks with the upset of the week 75. Homies 60. And Injured Reserve in an exhibition game against his farm team, Weapons of Matt's Distraction, 58-38. Alright guys, I know I said I wasn't going to do rankings this week, but I found a little bit of time here at the end of the day, so better late than never. They're done. Yeah, last week, certainly congratulations to the winners, and better luck this week to the winners. Losers? To the losers. I screwed that up. If any of you are going out and trying to kill animals this weekend, please be safe. All right, until next time.